Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be doing some more real-time scrapbooking with you using the Kaisercraft Amethyst collection. I had a request to do a real-time with this collection and I wanted to play with it, so I thought why not. I have this photo here of my eldest niece just before her year 11 prom in her beautiful dress and with her little puppy that she was brand spanking new at the time as well. I thought would go quite nicely with this collection, like she's in a garden, and the colour of her dress is like, it's not an exact colour match, but the tone of the dress, the colour tone that is kind of matches. So just put that aside for now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this paper as my background, but I was also thinking about maybe this one. It's very busy, but if I added lots of stuff around it, I'm not sure. What's on this side? No, I'm not loving that. I do think I'm going to use this one and figure out something. As you may have guessed, I have no plan whatsoever. What I am going to do, however, is some fussy cutting for some embellishments, because there's just like so many things to fussy cut in this collection, and these flowers are so beautiful, and there's also these bits which I can fussy cut. Where's the main bits I want to use? Here we go, these butterflies and these flowers as well. So, and put some stuff, get out of my way, make some space, get this sticker sheet out of the way as well, and start cutting some bits. So as I usually do with fussy cutting, I won't do all of it on camera. I'll just start off a little bit of it and then I'll do the rest, as I said, off camera, because otherwise the video would be very long. As for the structure of the layout, I don't really know. I had this idea maybe to, with the butterflies, when I cut them, if I like put some vellum behind them and then make a butterfly, rough butterfly shape with the vellum and have them slightly layered or something, that could maybe look cute. If I had some butterfly dies, some small ones, I might use those, but I think I might have some, but they're not like solid butterflies. So yeah, and I of course could find some as a cut file and, you know, or create a cut file or something, but as we all know, I am far too lazy for that sort of thing. So we'll just play it by ear, see how it goes. So I am filming this, or at least starting to film this. I don't know if I'll do it all today or go to tomorrow, but anyways, yes, on Monday what is the day? The 11th? Yeah, the 11th. So lockdown's still sort of in effect. We don't really know exactly what the rules are and what's going on as for my family, because so many of us, well, not actually me, but everybody else is at risk. We are just going to carry on as we have been. We're just staying at home, and family kindly doing shopping for us, as well as a family friend who gets us some extra bits when he goes for his family. Like, we've run out a couple of things, bless him. He always messages saying, I'm going, do you need anything? And then drops it off. So yeah, no real changes for us, at least. One thing I wish I could do is reopen my shop to international orders, but I don't want to go to the post office. I know you can do international with click and drop, but with international I really like to give the option to do tracked and signed for, because it's just, sorry, I just got distracted by a message. What was I saying? Yeah, just like with peace of mind and stuff with international orders. The post is all over the place in the country as it is. I don't know what the situation is with international orders. I just don't want to risk it at the moment, especially because I can't get proof of postage at the moment, because like, you can't get proof of postage if you just go straight to a parcel drop-off box. I can't risk doing the international orders, and people saying it hasn't arrived and wanting a refund and stuff, and I can't even claim a little bit from Royal Mail. Yeah, I can't do it. It is a shame, and it is hurting the shop a little bit, because I get a fair few orders from the USA usually, but oh well, it's fine. Whew, sorry, I just got a thing on my phone which kind of annoyed me a little bit, to be honest, and I just had to have like 5 minutes of quiet, calm down fussy cutting time. Fussy cutting can be very therapeutic in the right circumstances, and it has helped me just relax a little bit from something that annoyed me. I'm trying not to, well, I try as a general rule, not to get political on my channel, despite the fact I am an incredibly political person. I know that people, A, don't want to hear about politics on a craft channel, and B, probably I have quite strong views that people disagree with. And yeah, but the current situation, I am struggling. Let's just say I'm not exactly a fan of the current elected government in this country at all. No, 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 no. And that is all I will say on the matter, and just sit here and quietly seethe to myself. Oh dear. Let's talk about happier things. Do let me know in the comments how you are and how you are doing. If you're in the UK, has anything changed for you since the announcement on Sunday night, which only a handful of people actually know exactly what he was talking about, but yeah, as I said, it hasn't changed anything really at all for us. I did notice Monday is when I do my very careful trip to the parcel box with gloves and hand sanitizer and absolutely no outside human contact, but there was a noticeably higher amount of traffic out and about, I thought, today, so that's interesting. I feel like it's starting to get to that point of lockdown where people are getting like particularly grumpy, even like people like me who are still determined to stay isolated and everything. It's still just sigh. And maybe it sounds awful to say that because so many people are in such, you know, I'm not in a bad situation or whatsoever, and I don't want to say what situation is worse or anything, you know. Obviously there's people who still have to go to work, people, key workers, all the, you know, I could go on for ages on different things going on, but still sometimes just sigh. Anyways, I think I should shut up on that subject. What can I say? Oh, I did want to ask, and I kind of hate talking about this because I hate being the person like begging for likes and comments and stuff, but you know, in the comments when I do the real times, a fair few of you go, oh, I love these videos, like please keep doing real times and stuff, which is great, but at the same time the real times are getting so much less interaction than the other videos. Like I'm talking half or even less than that the amount of likes as other videos, and it's just kind of like, is it just a minority who actually like these and are enjoying them because they are the ones who are commenting, or like, I just don't know what to do. And they are quite a lot of time and effort and stuff. That's not a complaint or anything, that's just a fact. And it, yeah, as I said, with those amount of interactions, it's hard to know if I should keep doing them or not, to be honest. So yeah, that is what I am asking. If you do like the real times and stuff, please just, like, you don't have to comment if you're the kind of person who doesn't like commenting on videos, that's totally fine, but please at least just leave a like. Just, that's not, again, it's not me begging for likes for likes sake, it's for me to know whether I should keep doing the videos or not, if you know what I mean. I've just had the idea, actually, if I put these guys aside, before I do the rest of my fussy cutting, put these little scrappy bits in the bin, adding a little bit of mixed media to the background of this, and then it can dry as I do the rest of the fussy cutting. So let's put these, oh, there's all the little bits. I need to put those in like a little pot or something. Or they can just go there for now, that'll do as well. Doop, doop, doop. Right, get you out the way. And yeah, as I said, just do a little bit of mixed media in the background. I'm thinking what I might do is a diagonal shape. So like this is the original spray of flowers, and there can be a spray of flowers going kind of like up that way, or smaller and then bigger into there. Maybe that would work. Let's just play around with a couple of things for a second here. Compare photo, right? Photo, and then like it can go smaller and then bigger down into there. Yeah, I think that can work. So diagonal, but kind of like a diagonal sort of triangular sort of, yeah, that sort of shape. That'll do. Put those back. So I just wanted to add a little bit of colour, maybe a little bit of stenciling and stamping and things like that, because we all know I love my mixed media. I feel like my layouts are really plain without it. That's just my personal opinion. I will, however, add a layer of clear gesso because Kaisercraft paper is famously quite flimsy and cannot cope with much mixed media. That is matte gel. That's not clear gesso. Try again. Clear gesso. I'm starting to run low on like all of my basic items. Like my matte gel is low, my heavy gesso is low, my clear gesso is about a quarter in there, my normal gesso, I don't know, it's one of those things, isn't it? All those important things tend to run out all at the same time. I like using like the Finnair Art Basics for a lot of these things. They ain't cheap either. I mean, they last a long time, they're brilliant quality, but not exactly cheap. And I noticed there seems to be maybe like a shortage or something of like matte gel because it is so expensive on Amazon right now. I mean, usually I'll get it from Thompson's Craft Supplies if she's got it in. If she doesn't, I will cry. So I'm really roughly putting this on. I'm not making sure I'm covering absolutely everything because I'm not going to be putting mixed media everywhere. I'm just, yeah, just roughly doing it so it's got that protective layer. There's a little hair there. I'm just trying to, a little bit of lint or something in the way. Will you get off? Thank you. Then we dry this. Doesn't take very long to dry at all. Just a very quick there we go. You know, when I used to back all of my heavy media layouts on another paper. Why did I stop doing that? Because I mean, this is so thin. I might need it. Let's do some colour first and then I'll make a decision on that subject. Right, I think obviously I'm going to go sort of purpley blue colours. I'm just seeing what I've got in the oxide sprays. Okay, I've got Shaded Lilac, Wilted Violet. I'm just going to do some simple packaging technique on here, nothing too complex. I'll just see what that looks like. I'm doing it quite big and quite wide because I think some of these embellishments are really, really big. They're going to take up a lot of space in this triangle shape. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure you actually are going to see some of that colour either side. I think I'm going to do another load of that. There's some up the top. There. I know it looks like an absolute hot mess right now, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it will work when the time comes. Not promising, but hopefully. Okay, that is pretty much dry. I think I'm going to add maybe just splatters of the Wilted Violet. Maybe. I think it's going to be too dark. Let's just do like one drop in the middle. Yeah, that's quite dark. So if I did packaging technique with that, it would be a bit too much. I've done it here because I know for a fact that's going to be covered up, so it's a great place to test where you know that your photo or something is going to be. So yeah, maybe just splatters in the Wilted Violet. Yeah, I mean, look how bright that is. It does go very nicely though. The colours, like where, you know, where the darker of the purple is there. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with splatters. I also didn't shake it, which doesn't help. Right, okay, so careful, gentle little splatters. And maybe I can smoosh the splatters. I'll do some there and do a little test again and see how it goes. Doop, 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 splat, 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 splat. Where's my thing? Let's see what they look like smooshed. I kind of like it, but I don't want it everywhere, so I'm just going to do it a little bit. Use the corner to do a little bit of smooshing, but not too much splooshing. Teeny, teeny, tiny bits of sploosh. Well, not over loving that, and that will be seen, but oh well. Not the end of the world. Look at that mess I'm making. I knew I should have got my mixed media mat out, honestly. Right, okay, we'll dry these, and then I'm going to add some stamping. Okay, that's enough of that. Look how much my paper is warping. Oh well, just dry some of this the old-fashioned way. Right, stamping. All of the warping. Oh, I can't reach. Oh. I think just some general background stuff using my faithful Kaisercraft background stamps. Scripty writing and little butterfly one. Mostly the scripty writing, I think. I really need a stamp that's got like typewriter writing on instead of just the scripty stuff. I think that would be, yeah, that would be helpful to have lying around. I'm not using a stamping block because mostly because I'm lazy. Usually if I'm doing it on art journaling or something, then the reason is not using a stamping block means that you get a better general coverage because you can sort of bend over lumpy things, as it were. But in this particular occasion, it's just nothing but laziness. Where can I put this? It's actually a bit of an awkward shape, isn't it? I'm going to put it at the point where the embellishments will probably be widest, and it's not stamped that well anyway, so I don't think it matters a whole lot. Just really sort of subtle mixed media type. Why can't I speak? Mixed media type stamping, just so it just pokes out from outside of things. I'm only going to use that one once, I think. As always, I'm using Stays On in Stone Grey, just because it's just so perfect for so many projects. For so many projects, you don't want that really strong black colour for stamping, and Stone Grey is just ideal for these situations. If someone said you've got to choose Stone Grey or black, Stays On ink, definitely Stone Grey, no contest whatsoever. Just gonna, this is not necessarily where I'm gonna have the embellishments. I'm just kind of throwing them down to see how stuff looks with stuff behind it, as it were, and where I might need to do a bit more stamping. Some of these are so big. Look at the size of this one. I don't really know. Kind of want longer, slimmer bits of writing. I think that's upside down, rather than chunky bits like that. I'll do the top bit here so it's slightly different. How's that? Just get a rough idea. Embellishment, embellishment, embellishment. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe one tiny little bit there. It will probably end up getting covered up, but just in case. Okay, that's it for stamping, and some of it's going to get covered up anyway with the stenciling I'm about to do. Where's my packet for the stamp? There we go. Okay, right, you guys can get out of the way again. Just roll my mixed media cart to myself. And then what stenciling do we want? That noise was my very creaky chair, in case you were wondering. Nope, that's not right. I think I'm just going to have to go with my old faithful favourite stencil, which is a Kaisercraft stencil, or maybe one of these. This one has roses on, and that one might be better. Let's just compare. Yeah, the roses one. Okay, never mind. I'm not using Old Faithful, but one of the other very regularly used stencils. Could you go in, please? Thank you. Then paper paste, and somewhere is my favourite palette knife. And then we'll just do this at an angle. I love this stuff so much. I keep meaning to get all the other texture paste from Art Extravagance, but again, they're not cheap, but they are wonderful. Right, I'm doing this in a way where you can't, I'm not going to the edges, so you're not going to get awkward straight lines where you don't want them. Like that. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. And whether I colour the texture paste or not, I probably won't, but might add, not completely colour it, but maybe add just like a little bit of colour here and there on top, maybe with splatters or something, or a little bit more of the shaded lilac oxide, something like that. That's a chunky bit there, go away. Now I'm just stenciling straight on to my mat. Oh, that's pretty. Don't want to overdo it, as I always say, and then inevitably end up overdoing it. I think that's going to be about right. I don't know, I feel like I need a bit more sticking out that way, which means I'm going to have to dry it a little bit so it doesn't get smooshed between layers. Okay, you can actually see where it's picked up a little bit of the oxide underneath it, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Right, I'm going to do this in a way where it looks like it's completely on purpose, where like this rose is cut off. I'm just trying to figure out how I can do that, maybe like that. It's a bit of a risk. Ah, yeah, that actually worked. Something I did actually worked. It's a Christmas miracle. I'm going to lay that there and have that at a slightly different angle, actually, kind of like that. I do really like the way it's picking up some of that purple, actually. That is quite nice. Right, careful, careful. Okay, we've got an awkward straight line there, but it's fine. We'll cover it up. I think that will be enough. Yes, okay. So I am going to go off camera for a bit, let this dry, and fussy cut all the other bits that I want to fussy cut, clean my stencil, obviously, and yeah, come back to you in, I don't know how long. I may go for a tea break as well. Hello, I am back. This is dry enough. I have all sorts of fussy cutting going on there. I've got the big bits, I've got butterflies and also some butterfly halves that can like stick out from the florals or something, and all the little bitty bits as well. I just want to have a little look at the ephemera pack to see if there's anything in there I might want to use. One is just phrases and stuff, so I'm not sure about that because it's kind of mostly more like card making sort of stuff, but I thought I'd just, you know, have a little look. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, I love these little brick things. I'll have to use them in another project. It's too late now. So we've got all sorts of flowers and stuff. I've got 2 blesseds, which is, yeah. Don't know if I need to do all that fussy cutting. There's loads of flowers in here. Oh well, never mind. I'm more looking for phrases and stuff. Little things, you and me, believe in you, love you, lots of cute things. I need like a, oh here it is. I need my skull to put things in. Oh, and we have a visitor. Hello Conan. You have been asleep all day and you've only just woken up. It is 5 PM and you have been asleep since 10. Yes, you have. You're going to come up and say hello to everybody, or you're just going to slow blink at me? Can you at least meow so that people know you're there and I'm not just talking to myself like a crazy person? What does that say? Friends. Oh, no, that's not going to work either. There you go. We got a meow. Hi! He is purring so loudly. I don't know if that will come up on camera. So loud. What is it you want? I've only just sat down to start refilming, Conan, and you appear. Your timing, as always, is brilliant. Right, okay, I think I'm just going to start constructing things and then go from there. Let us back this photo first. Just trim these white edges a little bit because they're slightly wonky. Okay, what are we going to back with? Ah! Don't attack my arm, naughty cat. One of those, maybe. That's the same. Probably not. That's my spare sticker sheet that I got by accident. Best moment ever. These are all the things I plan to fussy cut, I think. Oh, he's leaving. Where are you going? I've lost the photo. There it is. I think I'll back, because it has the damask on this side and the polka dots on this side. I think I'm going to do both actually with 2 layers and just get my double-sided tape. Don't know how long it is before I'm forced to go and see what it is this cat wants. As he's been asleep all day, I'm pretty sure it's going to be food, but I'm pretty sure there's food in your bowl. But knowing him, there's probably, you know, a hole in the middle and he'll be able to see the bottom of the bowl, which, as you know, is just, you know, tantamount to starvation, isn't it, Conan? Being able to see the bottom of your bowl. Oh my goodness. Is there anything worse? I will also have to go and start making dinner shortly too. So definitely not going to get this finished in the next hour or so. And whether it gets finished today or not, we will see. Because sometimes after dinner, I just kind of stop functioning. Like I get distracted. I start playing on my phone, and then it's just, oh, I can't be bothered to do anything else. I think I'm going to stress the edges of this. Oh, I was talking about adding vellum earlier with the butterflies. I may add some vellum behind the photo as well. Yes, what are you meowing about? I think also inking the edges of things is going to be a good idea. What do we think? I think I should just go with the shaded lilac. Yeah, I think we should do that. Let's get that out the drawer. Make sure I don't... Conan's directly behind me. I don't want to run over his tail with my chair. Oh, now you're rubbing on my legs. Yes, I know you love me. Hi. Meow, meow. I'm very aware of the fact that any second he may jump up here. I'm kind of keeping an eye. I don't want his paw to go straight into my ink pad. That would not be good. If you're going to jump up here, Conan, can you like meow loudly before you do it so I know it's going to happen? That would be really, really helpful. Right, yeah, I'm going to back again with this same, the other side of that paper, sorry. Ow, 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 I'm being clawed. Okay, Conan, let me just back this photo and then I will do whatever it is you want. Okay, just one more layer. Is that okay? Feeling a bit stressed now that I'm being watched and I know someone wants me to hurry up so I can feed them. Ow! And now there's a claw in my thigh. He does this thing where when he wants attention, first you'll get a little paw touching you like this, just like ham. Then the second time it's a little bit of claw like ham. And then the next time it's ham. And I've already had that one, so next time he's probably just going to full-on swipe me. You're so spoiled, Conan. I'm sure there's other cats who don't treat their humans like this. Or get told off or something for clawing their humans when they're demanding attention. But my cat is spoiled. What can I say? I am the crazy cat lady of the family, and that is my sort of my goal in life, to be the crazy single aunt with many cats. Isn't that right, Conan? Although just one seems to be enough with your personality. Right, I'm gonna go deal with him.
Oh, playing with your mousey. You just wanted attention. You did. You wanted attention. And I can't go and scrapbook because you want me to watch you play with your mouse toy. Yeah? And lick your bum too. Okay, great. I'm going to go. Oh, and he's here.
And I am back. Once I'd sorted out Conan and taken a load of pictures of him because the lighting was really good, it was then time to go and cook dinner, and then I went and did that, and obviously it takes a while, and then have a cup of coffee after dinner, blah, 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 blah. It's now 8 PM. Right, I just want to get some vellum to back this. Don't know why I bought this. This was so expensive to buy vellum in this way, and obviously now I buy it for the shop. I know where I can get it much cheaper, but I might as well use up this expensive stuff. Now, question is, do I want a straight line vellum or a ripped line of vellum? What do I think? I think because this is ripped, then the vellum should be ripped as well. I was just replying to YouTube comments. Oh, why can't I get this backing off? Just now as I was having a hot drink, and oh my goodness, these scam accounts who comment on everyone's videos at the moment, they are so annoying. You either know exactly what I'm talking about if you're a YouTuber yourself, or you may have noticed them on other people's channels. Just, they always say something like, hey, great video, let's be friends, or hey, here before X amount of subscribers, let's be friends, wanna be YouTube friends, great content, let's be YouTube friends. Like, oh my goodness, go way. I don't know, I presume whoever runs these channels have some sort of bot that just comments on every single new video out there. It's always small YouTubers like myself who get these comments, but oh, they're doing my head in. I'm like blocking every single one that appears, but there's so many of them, it's just impossible. Why can't I get this backing off? What is wrong with it? Ugh, there we go. Anyway, so yes, I've just done that. It's just so annoying to have to do. I can't stand things like that. No, I don't want to be YouTube friends with you. You are just a robot. And even if you weren't, like, your channel is music, like drum and bass or something. I'm just not even remotely interested in that. Oh, I've ripped that a bit too close, but that's okay. There we go. I'm now trying to concentrate on my ripping so I don't mess it up as much. But yeah, it's really annoying as well because you're like, yay, a comment! And then it's one of those people who are like, oh, go away, please. Leave me alone. I don't know. Either let me know if you're a YouTuber or you've just noticed them. Are they annoying you as well? Because they're really getting on my wick. Where did that picture just go? Did it attach to the bottom? Yeah, it attached to the bottom of there. Isn't that magical? And it's damaged the photo slightly. Fabulous. I'll just cover that up with something. Right, cut a bit of foam, about, yeah, that'll be a good size. I need liquid adhesive for this. Actually, I don't have to use liquid adhesive for this, but with the problems I'm having with backing on double-sided tape at the moment, dealing with that backing on foam is not something I want to do right now. I am just wondering if I should put something else down before I actually put this photo down, like one of these really big pieces, like this one or something in the right, just so that it's sticking out from underneath. I think I'm going to do that. What's the next biggest piece? I think it's that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, but I'm going to go around the edges first. That's what I'm going to do. Don't dry glue. There was something else I was going to have a rant about YouTube related. Now I can't remember what it is. I'm blanking. I don't know what it is. I have to admit, I am so behind on watching everyone's videos at the moment. So if anyone's like, you know, Grace never comments on anything. I'm sorry. I'm so behind on everything. And it's like, even with lockdown, I am still quite busy all day, every day with everything that, you know, I have to do, as I, you know most of us are. And by the time I get around to watching YouTube, it's usually quite late at night, and I can't, and I'll think, oh, I'll comment on that in the morning when I'm, you know, more awake to think of something nicer to comment. Well, not nicer, but more interesting to comment. And then obviously inevitably by the next day, I have completely forgotten to do so. So I need to like make a playlist of things I need to comment on, because I feel bad not commenting, especially when I ask people to comment on my videos and then don't end up doing it myself. But I try. But as I said, I'm also really behind. There's so many videos I haven't watched yet that I really need to. Right, do I want that way or that? Oh no, that's awkward. That way. Glue, 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 glue. Just work out the positioning again. Around there somewhere. I will hopefully have a haul video up at some point soon. It'll be a collective haul. Most of it has arrived apart from one thing, which it was dispatched last week, but it's coming from Ireland, and obviously with delays to international postage, then you know, it might take a few weeks or something, which is fine. If it ends up taking too long, I might just not include it in the whole video, but at the same time, who knows. I will admit I did have, I think, all of the stuff that was in the future haul video. It's 4 different shops. I was just not in a great mood, and I ended up spending all my feelings, which happens more often than I would like. Right, I'll place that down there. and put something on it. Sorry, Amy, there you go. Right, more things to put down. I think I need some things either side of this as well. I'm going to like try to do flowers first, like build them up, and then start adding butterflies and things like that. I feel like I may not have actually cut enough flowers, which is surprising. I thought I'd done loads. So I may have to cut 1 or 2 more. I mean, I know I said there's loads in the ephemera pack, but they're not very big ones in there. I feel like I need another big... Oh, there's that as well. I forgot about that. Where can that go? There? Or can I put it up? Oh, I think I can put it up the top. There. Yeah, I will do that. Okay, that's got... Keep losing my glue. I am going to probably go back and do some more colouring on the paste. You see, in places where it picks up the colour, it's actually gone, like the oxidisation has happened with that paste, and it's gone like a bright pink colour, and that is not a colour that I would like on my layout. So I'm going to try and remember to cover that up with some well-placed splatters, and by splatters I mean like fake splatters, like drops, teeny tiny little drops, or just like go over with a paintbrush. I don't know. We will see how it goes. There we go, very nice. Back you go on top of there. That one, I wonder if I should put that up on some foam, maybe just lift it up. Excuse me, there's my dinner coming back. That was really gross, I'm so sorry. I mean in a gassy way, not in a throw up way. Yeah, I might put that up on some foam maybe, but then I need another big one down here on foam. More fussy cutting required. Oh, there it is. What do we think? That big one or that big one? I think this one. Oh, well, actually, but that one's the nice opposite colour on top of that. Oh, now I don't know where I'm confused. Can I get away with a smaller one? Or 1 or 2 of them? But I'm in that thing where I don't want to use them all on one. No, that's too small a pattern. That looks wrong. There is also somewhere this paper, but then it's going to have the wrong colour around the border. No. Just fussy cut the damn flowers, Grace, honestly. I'm just going to do it roughly first. I think I was totally out of shot there. Sorry. Yes, just do it roughly first so I can keep these bits for future use. I think this one, and then if I put something between them to break up the colour, that should work. See how quickly I can do this without completely messing it up, although it's quite a difficult one to do quickly because of this spindly bit. I have to say I am less fussy, for want of a better word, about my fussy cutting than I used to be. Like, it used to have to be so perfect, and now I mean, as long as it's not a terrible job, I can always cover up any dodgy bits with either a bit of ink or with a teeny tiny, with splatters, a teeny embellishment, some Nuvo drops, whatever. Main thing I try and avoid is any straight lines, because then it just doesn't look natural. But other than that, yeah, not as fussy as I used to be. Okay, that is done. I'll put that somewhere around there. Get rid of these little bits and pieces. There we go. Come here, please. I want to try and keep these bits safe so I can use them. I'm going to just fussy cut this really little one because otherwise I am going to lose it. There we go. Right. Put these, get out of my way. Go around the edges of this. Makes such a difference when you do this. There are times, of course, I don't do it, like when the ink isn't necessarily called for, but for most projects, as I said, it just makes such a difference. And also I can put the ink like on this white zone here. I can just put the ink there and then just tones it down a little bit. It's a less, look, I've been cut by hand by scissors and she couldn't be bothered to do that bit. There we go. See what I mean? Perf. Oh, I'm just going to do more extra bit there. Okay, are we going to foam this one? I think we should foam Yeah, I'm going to have to get the little squares out for the little sticky out bits. That should be good for that. Hope I'm in shot. I keep forgetting to check if I am or not. Slightly smaller than that one, I think. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Ugh, glue on my finger, glue on my finger. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to add some of these little squares to the leaves. There we go. That trend has started today on Facebook about like asking your kids about COVID and then writing down their answers. You know, what is it? Where does it come from? Who is the Prime Minister and stuff? They are actually quite cute. Most Facebook trends like that just I find quite annoying. But this one, I actually quite like reading them. They're quite sweet and funny. Now, the only slight problem I've got here is these little foam squares are actually deeper than the foam, like the big bits of foam. But hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. All right, that'll do for there. Just put a couple on here. This takes forever. Stupid little annoying packing things. Although having long nails is very, very handy for this, I will admit. There are times when my nails get in the way of crafting, and there are times when they're actually really, 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 really helpful for crafting. Can we not do this, please, glue? Just come out. Do as you are told, please. There we go. Good glue. Oh my goodness, I haven't put shaded lilac around this one. I have to do it and try not to get glue A, all over my fingers, and B, all over my blending tool. What an idiot. I imagine a couple of you are already like screaming at the screen like, Grace, you haven't inked that fussy cut piece yet, you great giant numpty. Which way around do I want this? This way around? This way around? I think this way around. We're going to have to cover up this little awkward bit here because that there is what we call in scrapbooking trapped white space. Which, yes, I know the space isn't actually white, but that's the name we call it, apparently. It basically means, in case you don't know, there's a space there. There might be a couple of others I might be able to point out, but there is a space here that can't like get out. There's no exit for it. So like this space here is okay because it flows, because there's a place for it to come out. But here, oh, and here as well, there's another example. They're trapped. And just aesthetically, it's not a good thing. Like I think it's a graphic design thing or something. There are occasions when you can get away with it and it works, but no, not here. You see how like this space is fine because it flows out, but these two here, not good. So yeah, that is trapped white space. Someone a long time ago asked me what that was, and I think I never answered. So there's me answering probably years later. That is trapped white space, and we like to avoid it. Right, which way round? Like this? Yes? I think like this. I might have to put the heavy things on here. Cup. Oh, it's a bit too heavy. That's making things no, not good. Right, let's find some other things to put down. What should we put down? We've got butterflies. Oh, I want to put some of these leafy spriggy things in as well. Where can I put these? I think having one behind the photo will be good. I could chop this one in half actually because it's quite long. Leafy sprigs. One under here. Oh, that isn't one, that's attached to something. One here, maybe. Yeah, is that good? I don't know, I'm not sure about this one. I mean, I can always just cut this one. Yeah, I'm going to cut that. Eep. I've done it. Eep. Scary. I think that would be slightly better like that. I can get that slightly underneath. Yes? Yes. And again, around the edges we go with the ink. See, I'm just going to go straight over the top. That's so much easier. I have to say, with all these fussy cut bits, I won't need to add too many other bits and pieces, which is quite good. But this is very much a sort of a fussy cuttable collection, as it were. Right, you are going to go in there and sort out that little trapped space for me. You, I'm being lazy and just putting glue there. It means these leaves are going to pop up a little bit, but that's fine. It kind of helps towards the 3D-ness of the whole thing and is less work for me, really. I might do a little bit more glue on this one because this one's kind of more bendy and delicate. There. Stay down. Thank you. Right, what is next? I'm just going to put that upside down for a minute because it will help the flow. We want to add some butterflies, of course, because butterflies are the best. But also, I just want to see if there's anything here. I'm going to put that in there. That can just live in there. Anything in here that I can use? Any quotes and stuff as well. Dream big. That might look cute, just tucked in somewhere. I think I am going to have to, I can probably include that, and open the other pack with all the words in. Oh my goodness. We'll do that later. Let's add some butterflies because yay, pretty butterflies. Oh, actually, I'm going to add a few of these little teeny tiny ones first. And I'll probably use these to, oh, it's a tiny butterfly. Yeah, use these to sort out some of that trap space as well. Glue. Just put that in there. And that sorts out that little problem. I need to put another one there. Here's a thing you can tell me. What is your favourite kind of video from me? Do you like scrapbooking? Do you like junk journaling? Do you like heavy mixed media scrapbooking? Do you like mixed media projects like altered items? Do you like art journaling and trying to traveler's notebook spreads? Whole videos don't count because that just depends on how much money I've got. But creative videos, sometimes I worry because I share what I love. I share like what I love to do. I don't want to make a channel that's, what's the word I want here? Like, I don't want to, I'm totally blanking on the word I need. Thank you, Fibro Fog. But like, make it kind of false, like only sharing the stuff that I think is popular, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying people who have channels like with just one craft are doing that because they may just only do that one craft or only like videoing that one craft. That's, you know, that's fine. But I like doing all of these things, and there's phases. I have phases, of course, where I like some things more than others. But I do worry that because it's sometimes so varied that it's actually detrimental to my channel, if you know what I mean. Like, I would do better if I just stuck to one thing and stopped being all over the place. But at the same time, I like doing lots of different things. I mean, I started out basically as a planner channel, and I know there's some of you out there who have been around since almost the very beginning and have said to me like, oh, I really miss the planner stuff. But to be honest, I don't do that. I use a planner. Well, not so much at the moment, but outside of COVID land, I use a planner. But I don't do plan with me's anymore because I don't watch plan with me's, and that's like a rule for my channel. I only make videos that I would watch myself. I've broken that rule twice, and both times it has been a disaster. Yeah, and I do occasionally watch a planner setup video, but I've got to the point like where I have a setup and I haven't changed it in ages, so the only thing I'd actually be videoing is look at the pretty new dashboards, which I don't know. As I said, yeah, I don't do plan with me videos anymore because I don't watch plan with me videos anymore. I used to, don't anymore. And some planner stuff, I don't know, I just don't feel that comfortable sharing it anymore because the stuff that I write in there often is private or sensitive, information that I can't share. So I don't know, but yeah, that's why I don't do much planner stuff anymore. Right, I want to experiment. Where's that vellum? Just want to see what it looks like if I did that thing I mentioned, like roughly cutting around the butterfly and having a vellum layer. What do we think? Maybe I'll do it on a smaller one first. No, I'll do it with a bigger one first. I get a better idea of what's going on that way. Anyway, yeah, so please don't say planner videos because, as I said, I just don't do them anymore. And that also happens. I do a planner video and then I get a load of new subscribers because people are like, oh, a new planner channel. And then they see what I actually do and then unsubscribe immediately. So then I get excited about a load of new subscribers that all disappear. But like I say, I do worry about having the different things, all the different types of video being actually detrimental in the long run, and maybe I should just share a couple of them rather than like just do mixed media or just do journals or something. But then I'm totally rambling, but you know what I mean. I don't know what I feel about that at all. I really don't. Probably should have put ink around the butterfly first. That is what I should have done. I quite like that covering up that splodge though. That's pretty good. Maybe the butterflies could descend in size as they go up. I did cut some half butterflies, you know, where they were going off the page, but nah, I don't think they work with this. I've run out of cute little things to use. What was that noise? Oh, I think it was the wind. It's super windy outside. Vellum, no vellum. Vellum, no vellum. I'm leaning towards vellum. It just adds a bit of extra depth. I'm not going to put it on these guys that have the folded wings, but I am going to do it on the open butterflies, as it were. Where did I put the vellum is the next question. Here it is. I'm sure there was another bit somewhere. Oh, I can use this for one of the smaller ones, but I need itty bitty glue dots for that. I just saw this guy and that's like an in-between these two sizes, so my little sort of cascade or reverse cascade will work better with this one. It's not purple. I'm going to cut another purple one out in a second. Okay, so the memory on my camera is pretty full, so I'm going to go and transfer the footage to my computer, and while I wait for that to happen, I'll just finish off these butterflies and, you know, cutting them and doing the vellum layer and stuff, and hopefully by that time the footage will be done transferring. Whew, I only just caught that in time. It was at like seconds away from stopping recording. I am not exaggerating there. I looked at it and just made a sound, but we got it, so it's fine. Right, where can I add in a few cute little bits and pieces? That love looks cute. Get off, thank you. There, so I've added butterflies. I moved this blue one and put it down here, so it was more like purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, you know what I mean. Yeah, so I cut them out and I've stuck them down, but you can see where they are. And now all I really need to do is find phrases and stuff to put on here. Come here. Dream big, where can that go? I feel like I've lost a place to put that. Is that okay there? It's kind of hidden, but you can still basically see what it says. Yeah, I'm going to put it there anyway. Right, I'm going to have to pack these away so that I can get the phrases one out and have a good root through and see if there's something I can use. Alternatively, I'll go look in my selection of thickers, you know, phrase thickers, to see what I can use. It's got to the point I should just sell all my alpha stickers, really, because I never think up my own titles anymore. I just use pre-made ones, and I've got so many alpha stickers and thickers. It's embarrassing, but I'm just really bad at thinking up titles. I don't know why. I think I worry about them being too cringe or something. Right, Sympathy, no. Thinking of you. Dum, 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 dum. So blessed I have you. You are the best. Oh, that colour doesn't go, does it? Oops, nope. You are beautiful. If only that was on a different colour. I love the colour. It's too bold. On there, it just doesn't look right at all. Happy birthday. So happy. Oh, none of these are working. I love you. You are one. Is there a love you that's not navy blue? What am I going to do? Oh, there's a beautiful there. That could work. I feel like I need another little... Oh, there's another dream big. Hiccup. Excuse me. Serious hiccups going on here. Where is the sticker sheet gone? There we go. Do all things with love. Find happiness. Be your own kind of beautiful. No, don't want any of those. I do love all these strips. I mean, I can't make them work on here, but they are lovely. There's alphas, but I just find the font a bit too clunky for this. They just don't work. So I'm going to use the beautiful. Probably put it... I'll just put it down there, actually. Yeah, go around the edges. Of course. It'd be criminal at this stage not to do that. I'm going to do it quite heavy as well. So you're getting a lot of that ink. Beautiful. Is that too floaty? You know what I mean? Is it floating too much? Do I need to put it on something? That looks awkward. That looks awkward. Maybe I can use one of the strips just as a base for that. Just, yeah. I'll have a ripped edge to make it look a bit more natural or whatever. Maybe layer it up with a second one. Beautiful. I think that kind of works. Do you think that works? Or layer it up with another one. That's going to be too dark. We can bring in the polka dots because I've already had them on behind the photo. Actually, I think this one will be the best one. Don't ask me why. I have a feeling that it is the best option. Right. There we go. And then, yeah, that looks better with a little base. Something for it to sit on. What I do think this layout needs, however, is gold. Yep. Oh, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. I'm sure that's just allergies and nothing scary. I haven't been out to get anything like that. Right. Put that there. See, that is cute, but I need another little phrase. Can I chop off one of these words? Just happy or something. You are wonderful. I'm going to do that. Chop out this you are wonderful and use that. Just because there needs to be 3 because it's just unbalanced at the moment. There we go. I'm going to put this actually. I should probably figure that out before I put the glue on, but it's too late now. Just up here. Tuck it in slightly. Yes? No? The glue's already down. It'll have to do. I need one of those little ones. Oh! Swear. I just knocked over this and all those little pieces went everywhere. And I was quite proud of myself that I didn't swear, actually. I'm going to be honest. But YouTube has got very strict now on stuff like that. I mean, you can't even say, like, the really, really mild swears that I wouldn't even count as swears without having to declare it. It's just ridiculous, and I'll probably get demonetized just for saying that. Well, I don't understand. I ended up, only because of something I was reading on Reddit that was, like, about YouTube channels. Like, there's apparently a channel of a woman who basically eats live animals for... I can't remember what the word is, but you know people who like watching other people eat. There's a word for it. I don't know what it is. And it's that, but the animals are still alive. There's like seafood, like octopi, sorry, and squid and things like that. Like when she's, I won't talk about it too much because it's disgusting and it might like be awful for some people to hear, but she's allowed to do that and be monetized, but I'm not allowed to say DAMN or whatever. Something as mild as that without having to declare it. I mean, just priorities here, YouTube. What's that about? Anyway, let's add some gold. I kind of want to add dream drops, but I've kind of forgotten what they look like when they're dry. And I haven't done swatches of these ones, which is not very good. But of course, first things first, we will have, I need to cover up those pink bits, don't I? I had forgotten about that. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to paint on Shaded Lilac. I'm just going to get a brush, shake it up. Yeah, because I need to cover up those pink spots. They are just not right at all. Are you going to behave yourself and just stay there? And just cover up these pink bits because I am not feeling them at all. No, 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 no. Not on my layout. You do not look like you should be here. Looked nice when the paper paste, yeah, was picking up the purple colour, but not so much when it finds this hot pink from the oxidization. No, no, no. Do not want. So I will just cover that up. Oh goodness, there is more pink than I realised on this layout. Where did you come from? There's even little hints of it in places. Right, is that getting properly covered up? Okay, have I got it? I think I've got it. Let me hold it up to face me. Oh. There's a little bit here. There we go. I think I've got it now. Maybe I'll just add a couple of splatters. Yes, there's a brush in my mouth. A couple of splatters in this colour. And then white and gold. Yes? As always. Do I ever do any other colours other than white and gold? No, not really. I think white first. Can I get away with just wiping this and not having to go and wash it? I think I can. Finding this Windsor & Newton ink for doing white splatters is just, it's been life-changing for me. The Distress Spray Stain and Picket Fence, it's very unpredictable as to what it will look like on different surfaces. Sometimes it's perfect, other times it's not at all and looks or it just completely seeps in and you can't see it, so, and it's pointless. So this stuff, I'm so happy. I actually put it on my wish list and a good friend bought it for me for Christmas. And there we go. Life of white splatters changed forever. And obviously one day when this runs out, well, not this, but I have a spare bottle because it's discontinued now. I've got the Windsor & Newton Gold ink, which is, it's not exactly the same because it's a slightly darker gold, but it's good enough. Right, I kind of want some bigger splashes, just a couple of really, there we go. There we go. I'm just gonna get rid of that excess there. That's not going to soak through, is it? No, it's fine. And then a few little gold splatters as well, if I can get this lid on. Come on now. Thank you kindly. So as I add splatters and shortly some Nouveau drops, it will be coming towards the end of the video. And I will say thank you for watching, as I always do. I can't remember what I've asked you in this video. If I've asked you anything, sometimes I forget to do that, which is very bad YouTuber behaviour of me, Grace, but still. Just let me know what you're up to. What crafts are you doing? Are you going back to work now? Are you still isolating or in lockdown? What are you doing? Let me know. I am going to add... Come here. Should I add some... I kind of want some purple drops, but I don't know if I have any purple that are the right colour for this. I'm just going to add these, and I think it will be more than enough. I just need to do a test squeeze. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're doing. And tell me your YouTube pet hates if you like, though, if it's something I do. Don't be too mean, you know. I'm a very sensitive little sausage. I won't cope. What else? I can't remember. I must have asked something. I can't remember. Just let me know. Oh, and of course, as I said, please just, if you don't want to comment or anything, that is completely fine. But if you do want to see more real-time videos, then please do just at least leave a thumbs up on the video, just so I know, just so that there's like enough interactions on the video that I know that you actually want to see this stuff, and I'm not just... I know, as I said, there's a few of you who have commented saying you love them, please do more, and I really, really appreciate all of you. But yeah, I just, as I said, I'm getting concerned a little bit, and they are quite a lot of work to do. I'll put a little baby one down here. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done now, and that will do. Okay, there we go. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I will attempt to leave relevant links in the description box. When I shared my haul of this collection, Merely Impressions, where I got it from, was already out of some of it. I don't know if they've got restocks, but I'll link their website anyway. Craft Stash had it. Oh, they had like a collection kit thing where you could buy like all of it for, you know, whatever price. They may have sold out of that too. I'm just letting you know. I'll do links where I can, but if it's sold out, it's sold out and I can't find it. And I will only provide links to places where I have purchased from myself, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to link to something, you know, by just Googling it and then someone using that link and then saying, you know, I never got my order, they messed me around or whatever. So yeah, but other than that, and obviously all the other little bits and pieces that I use. So there we go. Layout complete with Kaisercraft Amethyst. Comment, thumbs up, blah, 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 blah. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to shut up and leave. I really am going now.